Hello and welcome back to the island hidden in the fog. We have finally made it to February here on the island, and Shep is moving in today. He's still in boxes, but by tomorrow he'll be wandering around the island. Today's game plan is, of course, doing our normal island chores to start off with. Then we're going to go check with Tom Nook and see if we can start buying some of those extra villager house plots. And hopefully we'll be able to fill most, if not all of those plots today. So that means we're going to have to get a lot of Nook Mile tickets in order to be able to do all of this villager hunting, and hopefully we'll get our first island Dreamy. For now, let's go check out Nook's Cranny and see what they have in store today. Okay, so there's not a whole lot that I want in here today, but I think I will go ahead and buy the magazine since it can be customized. The magazines are also inexpensive, so if I end up not using it, I'm not out a whole lot of bells. My pockets are also quite full, so we should go ahead and sell all this stuff so that way I have room for bottles and items found on the mystery islands. I'm hoping that the fossils I'm selling will give us a decent amount of bells because I could use some. Okay, 12,000 isn't too bad. And of course we can't leave without checking the cabinet. There's very rarely anything that I want in the cabinet, but it's always nice to check. And today, there's also nothing I want. Let's go ahead and get on out of here and continue with our island chores and also grinding for some Nook Miles. Luckily, today we have one of those time 5 Nook Mile tasks, so we're definitely going to be doing that, and we'll also be time traveling a bunch, so hopefully we'll get a few more of those. I can't wait till I can pick up all the items around the island because it's getting really cluttered now and I'm running into so many things. But we finally made it to this one fossil that I missed earlier. Oh, but before we get too deep into island chores, we should probably go talk to Tom Nook and see if there's something that I need to do before we can get those plots. Oh, I'm so glad I checked, otherwise I probably would have time traveled a couple of days without realizing this. Luckily, the campsite is a masterpiece though. We're not done and we're all counting on you. I mean, it would go a lot faster if you helped me out. While we're here, let's check the lost and found and see if there's anything in there we either want or we can sell. Now let's get our daily Nook Miles from the Nook Stop, and maybe do a little shopping while we're here. I don't want to spend too many of our bells, so I think just a seasonal item, but none of the daily items. I have no idea when I'm going to use this item, but at least I have it. We'll come back later for the Nook Mile tickets because I do want to earn a few more Nook Miles before we start redeeming them. I have yet to find my message in a bottle, so let's go see if we can find that. Luckily it wasn't too far. I hope we have a useful DIY today. I'd love the garden wagon DIY, though I think you can only obtain that from crafting villagers. And it's a woodland wall. I don't think we're going to use this, but I will go ahead and learn it. I found our money tree by the campsite, so we're going to go ahead and dig that up. I am being a little bit more conservative with the bells today, so I'm just going to go ahead and put what we dug up back in rather than doing 10,000 bells. I should also remember to start stockpiling insects as we find them for when Flick starts visiting because I want so many different models. Okay, why is this dragonfly playing so hard to get? Oh my gosh, how many times am I going to miss? Finally, that was way too much work for this damselfly. Well, with that, I could use a villager hunt. We did manage to earn a few more Nook Miles from just doing our island chores already, so I think we can go ahead and talk to Tom Nook and buy one of those plots and go on a villager hunt. We don't have too many tickets, so there is a possibility we might need to autofill because I just need bodies on this island. But I am hopeful that we might be able to find a Dreamy, and if not, we can at least take someone that we will enjoy on the island, even if it's only for a short amount of time. We've got enough to buy this plot, and I think if we sell just like a couple of items, we'll have enough to buy another plot too. Take my money, Tom. I don't need it. But I do need that housing kit. The location's gonna be temporary, Tom. I do want to build a neighborhood, but I have no idea how I want it set up yet, so for now, the houses are gonna be scattered. Alright, let's quickly go place this house so that way we can start villager hunting, which is probably one of my favorite things to do. We've got a nice big chunk right here, so let's just go ahead and plop it down. I emptied my pockets like, 30 minutes ago, and now they're already full again? Alright, it should let me put it here. Sweet, it looks like it's gonna let me, and I don't need to visualize it because I don't really care what it looks like while it's here. It's not gonna stay here forever. I'm gonna head over to the airport, and I think I'll just meet you on our first mystery island, and hopefully we'll find someone there. It's snowing on our mystery island. I don't know if that's a good sign or not, but I guess we'll find out. I can see the campfire. I'm gonna take some weeds to sow when we get home. Aw, and it's a cute penguin villager. Let's take a closer look. Not a Dreamy, and I do have more tickets, so let's go to the next island. but after I pick up a few more weeds. After this current island that we're on, we have 6 more tickets, so hopefully we can find a few villagers within those. Wilbur, take me home, and I'll see you guys on the next island. And we're here on island number 2. Wait. Is this Rodeo? Is this who I think it is? Please tell me this is Rodeo. Oh my gosh, how did we get so lucky with a Dreamy on the second ticket? If you haven't already guessed from my excitement, we are taking Rodeo. He's going to be living on our island, and he is one of our Dreamies. And I also think there's no better time than now to tell you what the theme is going to be for the island. I want this island to be like a natural witchcore themed island. So for the villagers, I'll want more realistic looking ones. Definitely a whole lot of apple trees and red flowers too. I want it to feel a bit overgrown with like a nice mix of cute and creepy. And we'll need some lore too. I'm just grabbing another plot of land and we're gonna go ahead and see if we can find another villager. I do still need to go sell some items so that way we can afford another plot after this one. I can't wait till Rodeo gets all moved in. And with this house, this side of the beach is completely full, so we're gonna need to go somewhere else for more houses. The next plot is all placed and ready to go, so I will meet you on the next island. Ooh, it kind of looks like we have that spiral island. I'm also gonna be collecting resources so that way we can make some money when we get home. I think I did something wrong because I have ran around this whole island and there's no villager and no campfire. We're gonna time travel to the next day and see if that fixes things. It's the next day and I probably should have changed what time we were also at, but I can do that later. Ooh, do we think this is gonna be a reaction or an item? My guess is we're getting a reaction. Oh, it's the encouragement reaction. This one's pretty cute and I'll probably use it a lot when I have like my friends come visit my island. I will do some daily chores, but I don't think I'll make you guys sit through that because we're here to find some villagers. I do want to check out that plot that I placed yesterday though and figure out what's going on with that. Oh no, it's sold. I kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen, but it's alright. I don't know who Gonzo is though, but I'm gonna look up who that is. Oh, it's a koala. Definitely not gonna be fitting for our island, so they'll have to go soon. That's alright though, like I said earlier, we just kind of need some bodies on the island, but we will go ahead and buy another plot, and we will go find someone else to fill this one. We don't have too many tickets left, so we're probably just gonna take someone who's cute and then do like actual Dreamy hunts later. We did run out of room on the right side of the island beach, so we're just right behind the museum and we're placing this lot here. It's a little cramped, but I think it should be fine for now, and I will see you guys on the next island. We're here on the island and I am hoping I see a campfire. Yes, there's a campfire. Oh, and a green cub. No thank you. Don't mind me collecting some weeds. Yeah, I don't think the green cub is it. Alright, island number 2. I see some red, but I have no idea who it is. I guess we'll climb on up and find out. Oh, it's Cherry! The shirt is kind of cute, but she's not very, like, natural looking, so we're gonna have to pass. Oh, I see green. And it's a green goat? Okay, no, not gonna work for our island. Anteaters are also not the vibe. We'll just scoot on over to the next island. I can see her tail. It's Mint. Oh, so cute. I think a squirrel would be very cute on our island, but again, I want more of a natural, realistic kind of looking villager, and Mint, unfortunately, isn't it, being bright green. Maybe she knows someone that would fit on our island. Oh, I can see Patty right away. Unfortunately, she's not who we're looking for. Oh, that goes for a pink elephant too. But they would fit on a circus island. Well, I'm out of tickets and I probably should have just grabbed Min, even if she was going to be here for a little bit, which is what we talked about before we started hunting, and I completely ignored it. I don't want to autofill again, so I'm going to try and get as many Nook Miles as I can so that way we can get a few more tickets, and then we'll just take the first cutie we see so we don't end up in this situation again. Can we just appreciate though how cute Rodeo is and the fact that he's just chilling here? I'm also putting together a Pinterest board with a bunch of codes that I want to try and some inspiration, as well as a villager list with all the villagers we'll get and build ideas. Okay, I have gotten some Nook Miles for some more tickets, but first I want to go check out the new houses. Here we have Gonzo's house, and it actually kind of fits the theme. And here's Shep's house. Let's go ahead and grab those tickets. We don't have that many tickets, but it'll be okay. We're just looking for a cutie, and there are so many cute villagers, I think we'll be fine. And if not, pretty soon I think we'll be able to kick villagers out and get new ones, so we can always do that if we happen to not find a cutie. And we're here on the next island. I don't even know what number we're at right now. I think it's something like 7, so let's go and see who's here. It kind of seems like they're hiding, so hopefully when we vault over, we'll be able to see them. They're not next to the fire, so let's go check the beach. Oh, I think this is Puddles. If it is, we are taking her. Perfect, we found a temporary cutie for this house. Well, we've got a thunderstorm rolling in, so this is probably where I'm gonna sign off for the day. As usual, we accomplished so much today, and I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me. If you liked this, go ahead and like it and subscribe to let me know. And next time, I should have that link to the Pinterest board in case you're interested in any of the codes I plan to use or at least try. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!